Hi, welcome back to This Mama Loves. I'm Lauri and I am on a weight loss journey and a healthier me journey. And I am using the WW program to lose weight. I get 19 personal daily points and 28 weeklies. And I'm going to do what I eat in a day today. I really don't have anything planned out for today. It's gonna be a what I can find to eat day today. I'm gonna say that the last week and this week were not good weeks for me. I have not been doing well on plan for the last few months. Like, I really haven't been following it. I've had some days here and there, but really I've not been working the program, and it showed on the scale. So I had not weighed myself in a couple of months, and mainly that was due to knowing I wasn't gonna like what I saw. Not last week, but the week before, I decided, you know what, I'm really gonna get back on plan. I got on the scale and I was up 8 pounds. And I wasn't surprised, but I also thought it would have been more than 8 pounds. I got back and really started to work the program. And that week, when I weighed myself last Monday, I was down 3 point something. I can't remember what it was. And I felt good. I really felt, I hadn't exercised. I also have not exercised in a while either. I didn't exercise, but I mean, at least I was making better food choices and the scale reflected that. But that day I got news that my grandmother passed away. And you know, she helped to raise me. She was like a second mom to me. You know, I lived with her. Like my mom, we all lived with her. It's not like I lived with her and my mom wasn't there. No, we all live in the same house. It's, what do they call them? We learned about it in school. There's like a nuclear extended family. Okay, so we were like an extended family. Like it was my grandparents and my mom and I in the same house. And then, you know, when I was little, my grandfather passed, and it was my grandmother, my mom, and then eventually my stepdad and my sisters. So it was an extended family house. And so my grandmother was always there. So like I said, she was like a second mom. And yeah, but also I've been dealing with sick kids. Like, I've been to this doctor's office for these girls. I cannot even tell you how many times within the last few weeks. Deanna had developed like these rashes. It turns out that she had a reaction to some plant outside for her class that they do, her environmental studies class, and they go out in the woods a lot. And she came in contact with something that did not agree with her. So it was an allergic reaction to that. And we went to the doctor for that, and he's like, oh, you know, just make sure that all her stuff is cleaned and washed so that any of the oils from the plants that might have transferred doesn't still keep in contact with her skin, and keep lotion on it. So her rash is doing a lot better. And then Isabel had a thing where we wound up taking her to the doctor yesterday, and she had a tooth infection. So we got her into the dentist today. They extracted the tooth. So it's just been nonstop for me, and just a lot of things. And I have been breaking out, stress. I don't know, kind of see here. I got some here. So I just have not been eating well, and I did not weigh myself this week because I knew those 3 pounds that I lost, I know are back. And I can't do that to myself right now. So next week we are flying out to New York for my grandmother's funeral. We decided to stay an extra 2 weeks so that we spend time with family and things like that, because we also haven't been able to see like my mom and my sister and my niece and nephew much at all because, you know, my grandma was at the point where my mom had to take care of her every day, dress her, wash her, you know, things like that. So she couldn't fly out here to come visit. And once, you know, the whole situation hit, we couldn't go out there. We were actually going to go out there like the spring of 2020. We were going to go out there, and so at that point, it was like a safety thing. So even though everyone is vaccinated, we just didn't want to run the chance of grandma getting sick, even though she was vaccinated too, but still because of her age, because this August she would have been 97. She'd have made 97. So we didn't want to chance that. Prior to today, I just didn't feel like making any videos or even talking about it. The first few days were very emotional for me. Now I'm okay. I'm okay. It's more of me just remembering all the good things and all the zany things that she used to say and do, and like all the things that make you go, huh? So anyways, oh, and then while I'm out there, I'm putting myself on maintenance. And I'm just going to enjoy my time out there. I'm going to enjoy the food that I miss. And once I come back, I'll be back on, put myself back on weight loss mode. And we leave Tuesday. So anyways, I'm going to turn you around and show you what I'm having for breakfast. I'm going to have this yogurt. So this is the Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurt. And this is the toasted coconut vanilla. And then I have some granola on here. This is 2 points worth of granola. I think this is Target brand granola. It's like a honey almond granola. So I weighed it out on the scale, and this is 2 points worth of the granola. So this is going to be a 4-point breakfast. The yogurt is 2 points as well. So this is going to be a 4-point breakfast. I'm about to show you my lunch, but first I wanted to come on and say that I had a snack. I had some bagel chips, those Stacy's bagel chips. It's the everything flavor. I have 4 points of that, and I weighed it out on my scale. And I had 1 point worth of the Philadelphia whipped chive cream cheese. I had 1 point worth of that, so I had a 5-point snack. Now I'm going to show you my lunch. Alright, so here's my lunch. So I'm having a salad. So I have, I get the veggies for 0 points. So I get, for the lettuce, I'm getting 3 points back for that. And between the cucumber and tomato, I'm getting a point back. Because that, well, they're a little over a cup, but I just count it as a cup. So those are all 0 points for me. The tuna salad, I make it in a batch with 3 servings. So this is 1 serving, and it's 1 point, and that's because of the mayo, because I get egg and tuna for 0. I made croutons, and those are 2 points. And I have on here a light onion vinaigrette, and that is 1 point worth of that. So this salad is going to be 4 points, and I'm getting 4 points back for the salad. The cucumbers and tomatoes, I make it like a cucumber tomato salad, but I make my own vinaigrette for that. So when I do that, I use a little bit of avocado oil. I don't count it because I stopped counting avocado oil a long time ago. I count it as a healthy fat. It's not hurting me in any way. That's not my downfall when it comes to not losing the weight. It's not the avocado oil. So let's put it like that. And it made several servings. I think this batch had 2 servings, but it's more vinegary than you would have ordinarily. So it is quite strong. And so I use that as like my base for a salad dressing, and I just add 1 point worth of the light onion vinaigrette, and then I mix it together in the bowl when I scoop out my serving, in the bowl, and then I add everything else on, and then I give everything else a mix. So yes, so this is going to be a 4-point lunch, and again, I'm getting 4 points back. Hi, so I did not end my what I eat in a day video, so I'll tell you for dinner. Oh, by the way, I'm in New York right now, so this is quite some time after I recorded that video. I'm in New York now with my family, and we had my grandmother's funeral and everything. And yeah, so I'm just gonna finish out what I had for that day. So for dinner, I had a baked chicken leg for 4 points, and I had 2 points worth of what is it, Progresso split pea soup. So, excuse me. I had 1 point worth of the soup and a point worth of light country crock in the soup. So my dinner came up to 6 points. And then I had a 12-point snack. In the evening, it was a rough week that week. So I think I had earlier in the day, actually, I had a snack. I had some bagel chips and Laughing Cow cheese, and that was 4 points. 1 point for the cheese and 3 for the bagel chips. I'm sorry, it's late. It's really, and then, but later in the evening, after dinner and everything, I decided to make a sandwich. So I had 2-point bread, and I had turkey, which is 0 for me, and Velveeta cheese, and I think 6 points of Doritos. So I can't remember the exact points I had by the end of the day. I think it was 26 or something like that. But I ended my day with a blue dot, which was amazing because I didn't do that for a good chunk of the week that week. And this week isn't much better. So I'll say this, since I've been out here, I've been on maintenance, and most of the days I did pretty good. I stayed within a blue dot. There's been days that I didn't. This week definitely is one of those times. However, I have been getting in a lot more steps since being out here because I walk around a lot out here, and hung out with my friends. I took the girls to, well, whatever. I'll get into all that maybe in another video, but I definitely was able to get more steps in, but I was also eating a lot more food that's not the best for you, but I was still trying to remain in my point range, and for many of the days I did, but for quite a few I didn't. And this week is one of the weeks that just was not, it was not a thing that happened. So yeah. So maybe in another video I'll get into my next what I eat in a day or something. I'll talk a little bit about being back here and how that was and stuff. So, but anyways, I hope you liked the video, like what I ate. Sorry I couldn't show you what I had for dinner, but that week was just a rough week in general. So, and the whole point of doing the video that day was to try to get back on track, at least for a little while, before I came out here, trying to make better food decisions, and I feel like I did for that week, so, or for that day, I did. So, anyways, that's it. So, yeah, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.